The Atacama Desert, Earth's driest non-polar desert, stretches endlessly, its sun relentless. Amid this harsh emptiness stands Humberstone, a town frozen in time. Its wide, empty streets echo with a silence so deep it feels alive. The wind whispers through crumbling buildings, carrying stories of those who once lived here. Doors creak on rusted hinges, inviting you into darkness and memory. Each structure, market, home, industrial plant, stands as a monument to lives abruptly interrupted. The desolation seeps into your bones, and the feeling of being watched is inescapable. Empty windows stare like vacant eyes. Shadows flicker at the edge of vision, gone when you turn. The air is thick with the residue of dreams and loss. This is not just an abandoned town, it's a graveyard of hope. Thousands of miners and families built a community here, seeking a better life in the desert. They laughed, cried, lived, and died in Humberstone. Now only skeletal remains of their world persist. The silence is their final testament, a haunting reminder of what the desert reclaimed. As we stand in the heart of Humberstone, we must ask, what lingers here? Is it just decay or something more? The spirit of Humberstone endures, woven into every gust of wind and every shadow. And in this silence, the past refuses to be forgotten. To understand Humberstone's darkness, you must first know its light. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, this was the heart of Chile's nitrate boom, white gold fueling the world. Thousands flocked here, drawn by work and hope. The town thrived. A grand theater, a swimming pool, a hospital, a school, a bustling market. Life was hard, but vibrant. Proof that humanity could flourish even in the harshest desert. But the nitrate companies controlled everything, paying workers in tokens only usable at company stores. This system trapped families in debt, their labor fueling global industry while costing them dearly. The desert's sun and dust took their toll, and danger was constant. Still, a strong community formed, united by struggle and celebration. But the invention of synthetic nitrate in World War I spelled doom. Demand for Chile's resource collapsed. The Great Depression finished the job. Towns like Humberstone bled residents, clinging to life for a few more decades. By 1960, the company went bankrupt. The town was closed, its people forced to leave overnight. Homes and dreams were abandoned to the desert. Humberstone became a ghost, its prosperity a memory swallowed by sand. The silence that followed was absolute. Only echoes of the boom remain, haunting every empty street. Humberstone's decline is more than economic. It's a tale of tragedy and whispered curses. The town's namesake, James Thomas Humberstone, was a pioneer, the so-called Saltpeter King. Officially, he died peacefully, far from the mines. But local legend tells a darker story that the desert itself turned on him. Some say he was found deep in the mines, his face frozen in terror, no sign of accident or foul play. The community saw this as a terrible omen, a warning from the land. Whispers of a curse spread, fueled by fear and superstition. The miners believed they had disturbed something ancient and vengeful. The company covered up the incident, but the story festered. The curse was born, prosperity built on sacrilege, the desert demanding retribution. The sudden, mysterious death of their leader marked the beginning of Humberstone's haunting. Fear became as much a part of life as the dust and heat. After the Saltpeter King's supposed death, dread crept into Humberstone. Workers reported strange occurrences, whispers on the wind, missing tools, unexplained footsteps. The line between accident and the supernatural blurred. As poverty grew, so did the stories. Weeping in the night, footsteps on empty porches, a curse feeding on suffering. The miners believed the land was angry, punishing them for their greed. Every misfortune was blamed on the curse, a spiritual debt come due. Children were warned not to stray. Priests performed blessings, but the darkness clung to the town. The curse was not just a story. It was a daily, terrifying reality. Humberstone's decay was explained not just by economics, but by a force no one dared name aloud. Humberstone's most chilling legends are those of the vanishing miners. These weren't men who left, they simply disappeared, swallowed by the desert. Search parties found nothing, no tracks, no tools, no trace. The company called them deserters, but their friends knew better. They'd seen fear in the missing men's eyes, heard tales of strange lights and shadowy watchers. The belief grew. The land was claiming its due, taking men as payment for its plunder. The story of Ricardo, a skeptical foreman, became infamous. He vanished during a routine inspection, his lantern and tools left behind, footprints ending abruptly. Paranoia spread. Miners refused to work alone, always glancing over their shoulders. The desert became a place of terror, not just hardship. The vanishing miners became cautionary tales, reminders of the price of disturbing the Pampa. Their spirits, it said, still wander the endless sands. Humberstone's legacy is not just abandonment, but the souls lost to the desert's hunger. The fear of vanishing became as real as the dust in their lungs. The Pampa never forgets. Humberstone's Grand Theater, once alive with music and laughter, now stands in ruin. Dusty, broken chairs and a warped stage are all that remain. Yet many claim the theater is far from empty. Visitors report fleeting shadows among the seats, man-shaped figures darting through the gloom. A dark figure sometimes appears on stage, vanishing when approached. Whispers echo like a crowd before a show, and the sound of applause sometimes fills the air. The energy is undeniable. Sadness, longing, and something darker. Some say the spirits of former residents are trapped here, reliving happier times. Others believe a malevolent entity has claimed the theater as its own. The final act never ends. The audience is forever unseen. The theater is a place where the past refuses to let go. In Humberstone, even joy leaves a shadow. Few places are more haunting than an abandoned school. Humberstone School, coated in dust, is filled with echoes of lost childhood. Visitors hear laughter, running feet, and children's voices, brief, ghostly sounds that vanish as quickly as they come. EVPs capture chillingly clear words. Hola, quieres jugar? Some feel tugs on their clothes or see swings moving on windless days. These are believed to be the spirits of children who died here, victims of disease and accident. Their innocence lingers, tethered to the last place they knew joy. The school is a heartbreaking reminder of lives cut short. In Humberstone, even playtime is haunted by loss. On Humberstone's edge lies its cemetery, a place of neglect and sorrow. Broken crosses and faded flowers mark forgotten graves. The air is heavy, the silence watchful, as if the dead guard their ground. Visitors report oppressive energy, shadowy figures, and mournful cries. Some are driven away by sudden dread or illness. Local legend claims the dead do not rest. They rise at night, walking the empty streets. The spirits are the true residents now, blurring the line between living and dead. In Humberstone, even the graveyard refuses peace. Humberstone is more than haunted buildings. It's a vortex of restless energy. Every wall, every object, every street holds the weight of tragedy. The spirits here are not just echoes, they are present, watching. As night falls, the town transforms. Shadows deepen, whispers grow louder, and the sense of being watched becomes overwhelming. We came seeking answers, but found a darkness deeper than we imagined. Evidence of the paranormal is everywhere, but it's the emotion, the sadness, and anger that lingers. Humberstone was built on greed, sustained by suffering, and abandoned to oblivion. But the spirits have not forgotten. Their energy endures, a testament to their lives and losses. As we leave, a part of Humberstone stays with us, and the watchers in the desert remain, their vigil unbroken.